welcome to Forzalicious. My name is Rod Sager and I will be your host. This show will feature tests and reviews on various cars in the greatest racing game ever made, Forza 4. Now we're going to test modified cars, factory cars, small cars, supercars, and luxury cars. We will run them down the drag strip and around the twists and turns of Infineon Raceway in Sonoma, California. Of course, we will take virtual trips to exotic locales around the world to drive these wonderful cars. So without further delay, let's get started. To start off this video venture, we will look today at none other than the Ferrari 458 Italia. This is the very car that graces the cover of Forza 4. First off, just look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like Megan Fox naked. Well, I suppose I really wouldn't know much about that, so moving right along. The car weighs in at a moderate 3,274 pounds and makes 562 horsepower from a 4.5-liter V8. As is the case with most Italian sports cars, this engine is one that requires driver finesse as the power band is tight and high in the RPM range. It makes peak power at 9,000 RPM. The maximum torque comes along mercifully at about 6,000 RPM, and it's a relatively light 398 pound-feet. But if you miss a shift in this car, it will cost you dearly. If you drive like Michael Schumacher, however, you can shred track records with it. As is the case with most Ferraris, this car handles like a dream. So first, let's try it out on the drag strip and see what she can do. A few more passes and I think I could have got this into the 11s, but look at that trap speed, 127 miles an hour. And now from a standing start, let's see what you can do around the twisting 12-turn course. Turn 2, a little loose on the approach, difficult corner, uphill and off camber, not bad. Into the carousel, a little wide, a little loose. Nice and clean through 7. And now the famous S's, high speed turns. Coming in hot to turn 10, drifting all the way around. Isn't that sweet? Coming into turn 11, practically a hairpin, little wide there, and now off to the finish. Now let's see how she sounds. So the bottom line on this car is, if you let the computer shift for you, don't drive this car. It will fall down on its face. Now if you're a manual shifter, you've got to keep that thing above 6,000 RPMs to stay in the power band. It's going to require lots of up and down shifting as you race around the course. However, proper execution will reward you with blistering lap times. This is a fabulous car. The handling on this Ferrari 458 is absolutely stunning. I got loose a few times around the track, but was able to quickly recover and minimize the amount of time I scrubbed for my mistake. The car is just wonderful. Now let's see how this car behaves in a traffic situation. To do this, we're going to take her home back to Italy and drive on the Amalfi coast. I love this car. So in this driving situation with much slower moving cars and lots of traffic, I was really wishing for a more flat power band, torqueier engine. However, the Ferrari made up for that shortcoming with amazing nimble handling, and that allowed me to squeeze the car through real tight spaces without scuffing the paint. Well, too much. In the final analysis, the Ferrari 458 Italia is one of the sexiest cars in the game. It's well worth the money you spend on it because it's agile, nimble, and very forgiving in handling. It's a little bit light on power, as say compared to a Corvette ZR1, which is much more powerful in the bottom end, the mid-range, and the top end. More torque, more power, but that car is not as well behaved. The Ferrari behaves itself, and that can help you win races. So I say big A+ for this car. I'm going to give it a 9.5 on the old 10 scale. Go out, get this car, race it, and have a great time. Thanks for watching.